You love your cat, but there is a good chance that what your cat actually wants from you is something completely different from what you think. Here is exactly what your cat has always wanted but could never ask for. They want you to slow down when you come home. The moment you walk through the door is one of the most important moments of your cat's day. They have been waiting for you. 30 seconds of eye contact, a soft word, a gentle touch when you arrive, tells your cat that coming home means something to you too. They want you to talk to them. Cats genuinely respond to the sound of their owner's voice, not because they understand every word, but because your voice is one of the most comforting sounds in their world. When you narrate your day or simply say their name softly across the room, you are giving them something they deeply want. They want consistent feeding times. Cats are wired to expect food at predictable intervals. When feeding times are irregular, it creates low-level anxiety that builds over time. Consistent feeding times are one of the simplest ways to make your cat feel secure, and most owners underestimate how much it matters. They want to sit near you without being touched. Proximity is its own form of affection for cats. When your cat settles on the arm of the couch or curls up at the foot of the bed, they are choosing to be in your world. They do not always need contact. Sometimes they just want to exist in the same space as the person they love. They want you to play with them every single day. Play is not optional for cats. It is a biological need. 10 to 15 minutes of active, interactive play every day is one of the greatest gifts you can give your cat, and most owners never make it a consistent habit. They want safe spots they can always retreat to. Every cat needs places where they feel completely invisible and untouchable. When you respect those spaces and never pull your cat out of them, you are telling them that their need for solitude is safe with you. That builds trust that nothing else can replicate. They want you to let them initiate contact. What your cat wants is to be the one who walks over, who headbutts your hand, who climbs into your lap. When contact is always initiated by them, they feel in control of the relationship. And a cat who feels in control is a cat who trusts completely. They want you to notice when something is wrong. Cats hide illness instinctively. They mask pain and keep going as if everything is fine, even when it is not. Watch for subtle shifts. Eating a little less, grooming differently, sleeping in a new spot. Your cat cannot tell you when they do not feel well, but they are always showing you. A window is a television and a sensory experience all in one for a cat. Birds, squirrels, passing cars, shifting light. The outside world provides mental stimulation that an indoor cat cannot get any other way. If your cat is always trying to get to a window, they are telling you something clearly. They want you to understand their belly. When your cat rolls over and shows you their stomach, they are expressing deep trust. They are not asking you to touch it. Honor that trust by not turning it into something they have to defend. They want you to stay calm. Cats are extraordinarily sensitive to the emotional state of the people around them. When you are anxious, they feel it. When there is tension in the home, they absorb it. The calmer and more predictable you are, the safer your cat feels. They want to be groomed gently. Most cats love the feeling of being gently brushed or stroked in the areas they cannot easily reach themselves. Behind the ears, along the cheeks, the base of the tail. Regular gentle grooming sessions strengthen your bond and give your cat a sense of being cared for that goes beyond food and shelter. They want you to respect their pace. Every cat warms up to new situations, new people, and new environments differently. Some cats need days, some need weeks. Rushing them, forcing exposure, or getting frustrated at their caution breaks trust in ways that take a long time to repair. Patience with your cat's pace is one of the most loving things you can offer them. They want you to be predictable. Cats feel safest when the world around them follows a pattern they can anticipate. Your schedule, your tone of voice, the way you move through the house, even the order in which you do things each morning. All of it creates a map that your cat uses to navigate their day. When that map stays consistent, they feel safe. When it shifts without warning, something in them goes on alert. Predictability is not boring to a cat. It is the closest thing to peace they can experience. It is the foundation that every other form of trust is built on. They want enrichment that challenges their mind. Cats are intelligent animals, and a bored cat is not just an unhappy cat. They are a cat whose energy has nowhere to go. That energy becomes restlessness, destruction, aggression, or withdrawal. Puzzle feeders, new textures to explore, paper bags to investigate, boxes to climb into, toys that move unpredictably. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical activity, and most owners focus almost entirely on the physical. A cat whose mind is genuinely engaged every day is calmer, more affectionate, and significantly less likely to develop the behavioral problems that owners find so confusing and frustrating. They want you to slow blink back at them. When your cat looks at you from across the room and blinks slowly, they are offering you one of the most intimate gestures in their entire emotional vocabulary. It means, I am completely safe with you. I trust you enough to close my eyes in your presence. Most owners receive this gift every single day without ever knowing what it is. When you slow blink back, you are not just mimicking a behavior. You are answering in their language. You are saying, I see you. I am safe with you too. That silent exchange costs nothing, takes 3 seconds, and means more to your cat than almost anything else you could give them. They want to know they matter. Your cat does not need expensive toys or elaborate setups or a perfectly curated environment. What they need is simpler and harder to buy. They need to feel that the person they chose actually chose them back, that their presence in your life was noticed and valued and not just tolerated, that when they followed you from room to room, when they waited by the door, when they pressed themselves against you in the dark, you felt it too. Cats give everything they have to the people they bond with. They ask for so little in return. All they have ever wanted is to matter to someone, and they do. Make sure they know it while you still can. Your cat has been showing you all of this every single day. Now you know what they have always been trying to say. Hit the like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which one surprised you the most.